Let's look at the importance of the ankles. So the ankles can be used to sink down the weight. If we were to do a squat, we could just sink into the heels, leaning back. We could really flex the heels to allow us this forward lean, bringing the toes and the arches and the whole of the foot into alignment and into play. Similarly, if we want to do a punch, we can do so by sinking into the heels, being on the toes. We can sink through the ankle, twisting, sinking into the ankle. This in the same way brings the hips into alignment. And if you sink into the the ankle, causing this flexion, you get more of a extension on the punch, on the kick. You get more of an overall balance. So this can be done by kicking and sinking into the legs. Instead of leaning back, I actually lean forwards into this ankle. So that it's flexed. So this is useful for a number of reasons. Not only to sink the weight in and keep grounded, this keeps the stance fairly grounded. It also allows you to raise up without losing your center. So if you sink down, elevate the posture, sinking into the standing foot, sinking into the heels, the ankles. This actually keeps you grounded as well as buoyant, lifted and elevated. So you get this maximum stretch while sinking down. The other thing, how you strike the surface with the kick is important. If I strike with the heel flexed, this brings the back of the leg into play, causing a more of a reverse use of the foot all the way down the back line, like so. We could do reverse turning kick, like so. Just lost some washing. Coming across. Similarly, if we want to extend the foot, extend the ankle, this gives a more of a openness to the kick. An open kick, closed. So depending on the kick, depending on the activity, the ankle is used to sink or extend in a number of ways. So we can see from the squat, most people don't lean forwards enough, or they lean back too much, or they lean forwards too much. So we want this elevation as well as sinking into the entire foot, pressing into the floor, dropping the body weight whilst elevating. Finally, obviously in the stance, we're swinging from one leg to the other. So we can sink in to the back leg to really drop the posture using the ankles. This gives us more of a counter punch. We can use this to closely fight at close range if we need to counter punch or anything of that nature. So one exercise you can do is drop the body weight, sinking as if to sink into the beginnings of a squat, keeping the ankles flexed, lifting. This is very good for infighting. It closes you off whilst keeping you elevated and able to move, so that when you get the distance you can open up more and then close in, keeping closed, defensive when you need to be in tight.